everyone! We are sailing to Fort de France today, and what started out like a very calm, smooth beating into the wind just turned into another day of waves crashing over the entire boat. But it's kind of flat water mostly, so it's fun sailing.
And when we started whoa, we had winds around like 50 knots, but now we have gusts up to like 26. So it's a tough beating against the wind, but it's fun since the waves are quite flat. So yeah, Linnea loves it, and it's quite fun.
Like we mentioned in the last episode, we are heading to the Martinique Carnival, which starts in 2 days. So hopefully the anchorage will be kind of roomy still, and we will get a spot.
We arrived to Fort de France and the anchorage just outside the city. It's quite close between the boats here. It's a tight anchorage, but I think we got a good spot. We have been checking out the other boats and how we move against them during the past half an hour, and it feels great. The swell from the ferries doesn't affect us that much. I've seen a lot of boats rolling a lot here when they pass by, but here it seems that we have found a good spot. It just must be perfect to be here during the carnival, anchored just outside the city. So yeah, it will be a nice couple of days here during the Caribbean carnival.
Fort de France is the biggest city on Martinique, and we have heard that there's supposed to be some really good stores just a bus ride away. So fingers crossed we can find some food and some new fins for Marcus to use when we are snorkeling, because the old ones are really small and not very good, I think. But yeah, we have also heard that in carnival times they close down the entire city. So it could be that all stores are closed today, but we are going to make a try, and hopefully we will succeed. So let's go! Think we're done?
Yeah, I think we're done. I'm getting hungry.
It's crazy because this really feels like Europe, with stores that we recognize and with brands that we recognize as well. But in the same time, it's 30 degrees Celsius at least, and it's super humid, so the climate doesn't feel like Europe at all. So it's kind of mind-fucked walking around here. We need to get to the other side of the big road where the bus came, but it's not very certain how to get there. So hopefully this is the right way.
We are at Leclerc, something like that, trying to change our soda stream bottle. We changed them in Teneriffe, and now it's time to change one of them again. So hopefully hopefully they have one.
It was so nice. We asked around and everyone just speaks French and we don't. But there was another customer that speaks both French and English, so she helped us translate, and now there's someone looking for a bottle for us.
Lucky us, they had one.
Wonder what the price is?
I don't know.
Look at all these tomatoes. And so cheap. I think this trip was a huge success. I had not expected that we would find a grocery store with that much fresh fruit and vegetables. We haven't seen one of those since Teneriffe, so it was really nice. Also a big plus that we could change our soda gas bottle. It's like 5 times more expensive than it is in Sweden, but at least now we have more gas, so we can make more bubbly water, sparkling water, so that's good. And then just getting off the bus and by chance ending up in the middle of the carnival, that's kind of nice as well. So thumbs up for this trip.
Oh, Emmy with her new snorkel gear. Oh, look what a beauty.
So when we bought the snorkel kit the last time, we did a rookie mistake, because I bought this one with a fixed hole for the snorkel, and the problem is that when I adjust the band, the snorkel, the angle is in back of my head, so it pushes on my ear and it pulls in my mouth like that, so not very good. So now we will use this as a spare, and today I could buy a new pair that has an adjustable snorkel thing, so that will probably be a lot better.
It's so cool to have your floating home with you during the carnival time. The carnival is just behind me, and the dinghy dock is just like 200 meters from here. So, and you can, I think you can hear the carnival. It's starting today. Tomorrow is the big happening, and it will continue until Wednesday, I think. So it will be so cool to be here during this week.
I think it was really smart of us to arrive here yesterday around lunchtime, because then there were still a few spots left here. There's boats arriving even now, and they have a really hard time finding something good. There's actually boats anchored outside in the fair channel, and I don't know, I wouldn't feel comfortable staying like that. So really smart decision of us, I think, if I may say so myself. And it wasn't that rolly this night. We could read the comments about this anchorage that it had a bit of a swell, but compared to the anchorage that we have been the past weeks, this was kind of calm actually. are making sourdough bread this morning in this bread loaf pan that we bought yesterday, a silicone one, because our old one had started to rust. So we got a few tips. We have made this bread a few times just in the oven, but now we got a few tips to not touch the dough anymore since we made it yesterday evening. So we'll see. Hopefully it will be a good bread and it will fit in this, but I don't really know. Okay, here it goes. Last time we tried to make bread in the Omnia oven, and that didn't turn out very good, but I think with some practice it could probably work, but it's just easier in the normal oven. Looks awesome! A lot better than the previous ones we have tried to make.
It worked really well with the bread mold thing. The bread is, it's amazing. It's so nice to have fresh bread in the morning.
Each day there is a different theme on the carnival. The first day was multicolor, that was pretty easy to fix. The second day was white, that was also pretty easy to fix. But today is red, and none of us wear red clothes ever. So the only thing that we have that is red is my foul weather jacket, and it's 30 degrees outside, so I'm not going to wear that one. But we found some red nail polish and a red-ish shirt for the both of us, so that will have to do. Today is the last day of the carnival, and they celebrate by setting their mascot or something like that to fire. So it's just by the water. So we came back to the boat to pick up our dinghy lantern and some rain jackets, and hopefully we can take the dinghy to see it from the water to skip the most crowd. I don't think you can see it, but there somewhere is the mascot guy. So if no one tells us to leave, this should be a perfect spot.
I think we can go even closer, but yeah, we wait for it.
The reason why we took the dinghy light today is because there are ferries running here and we had to cross the channel, so we really wanted them to see us, so they don't feel like we're in the way. Normally when we drive in the anchorage we only use like a headlamp or another flashlight, so this is a bit easier.
Heureuse avec ces capotes qui sont aussi distribuées gratuitement, espérant ne plus faire cette erreur. Alors, foutez du feu en montagne. Adieu, Vaval, adieu. Adieu, Vaval, adieu, Vaval. Adieu, Vaval. Foutez du feu en montagne.
We are the only dinghy boat here. There are a few motorboats, but no more dinghy boats. And I can't believe why no one else had this idea, because we really got a front row seat to this. These are perfect sailing conditions. We just left the Fort de France and we have a like 20 knot broad reach sailing with just a jib in pretty flat waters. We're just going to the other side of the inlet here to a nicer anchorage because we are out of water. So we need to run the water maker, and being so close to the city and yeah, the water in Fort de France was not the nicest and not something that we want to run in our water maker and then later drink. So we're going to the other side. There's supposed to be really nice beaches, really nice swimming and really nice snorkeling. So I think it will be the perfect stop after the carnival before we head north to Dominica. The water maker has been running for a few hours now and our first tank is almost full. So we can finally jump into the water and go for a swim. When you're anchored in a place like Fort de France where the water is kind of shady, you don't really fancy going for a swim, just as you don't want to run the water maker. So it's been a while since we had a swim and it's hot today, so it's going to be so nice.
This is the place of Anse Noire, the bay with the black beach.
We are about to pack up our things and get the boat ready for a short day sail. Marcus is behind me, fixing our log transducer, cleaning it and making sure that it spins properly, because we've had some problems with that the past times we have been out sailing. And then we're ready to leave. Our next stop will be the last in Martinique, in Saint-Pierre, and from there we go to Dominica, which feels really good to be moving north again. And it's been great just staying here, enjoying the carnival, and then enjoying this beautiful, beautiful beach here in Anse Noire. And yeah, we have so much still ahead of us before the season is over. So let's go. See you next week, guys, and until then, fair winds. Bye.